Good morning, Michigan Pool News fans. This is Bill Babcock with Aquatic Source. Welcome to May's version of Mechanical Rooms. And I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Chris Hardenbrook. We are at the City of Grosse Point. He is the Director of Parks and Recreation, for kindly allowing us to video his mechanical room. Chris has 3 bodies of water, almost 500,000 gallons that he has to manage. And we're going to talk a little bit about this fabulous mechanical room. What Chris has here is everything that you would expect in a mechanical room with regards to its cleanliness, safety materials, pumps, filters, etc. And if we could start right over here on the wall, you can see his material safety data sheets. Well marked, something every mechanical room should have, so should there ever be any kind of a chemical accident, you have access to the material safety data sheets in the mechanical room. He has earplugs, because sometimes, as we all know, in mechanical rooms with all the pumps on, it can get noisy. And that's just a safety feature. You can see hanging from the earplugs is a mask that not only covers your face, but he's got breathe cartridges, so if there were a chemical accident in here, he would have the appropriate apparatus to keep him safe in order to make whatever corrections need to be made. The room, you can see the floor is clean. He's got everything stacked and put away appropriately. Valves, pumps, plumbing is all well marked, so we know what direction the water flow is. You can see what valves are open and closed. Great access to his equipment. If we scan down a little bit further, we see his chemical controller. Easy access to the chemical controller. He's got a high rate sand filter for his play pool, and he has a vacuum sand filter for the main pool. As you can see with the vacuum sand, with it being put in the ground, does not take up a whole lot of space, and we all know in our mechanical rooms, the designers generally do not give us the amount of space we would like to have for our mechanical rooms. You can see his dry chemical is stored and stacked appropriately on a pallet for safety, should there ever be water in his facility. If you work your way down a little bit further, you can see where Chris clearly marks pool chemical safety storage and a checklist on how to safely store and use your chemicals. He has an eye wash station over here, so should there ever be a chemical spill and somebody gets something on their face, he's got eye wash bottles that you can immediately utilize to wash the chemicals off. You can also see in one of his storage facilities over here, it's clearly marked with a sticker on it, acid, so we know for sure what he stores inside that container we know is going to be acid, and he would know not to put chlorine in there. His room has excellent lighting, so you can see temperature gauges, you can read your influent and effluent pressure gauges, you can read your chemical controller quite well, well lit, well marked, and clean. This is a rather large outdoor body of water, and this is a very well maintained and managed mechanical room here at the City of Grosse Point. Thank you folks at Michigan Pool News, and we would also like to thank the City of Grosse Point and Chris Hardenbrook for allowing us to film this mechanical room.